But let's get to what you're really here about. Let's talk about my trash. That Project Pan is trending again, and I've actually been doing Project Pan for a really, really long time. And I've been making empties videos like once or twice a year for this entire time. You can find them in the various places. But I've never made a specific like Project Pan video of what I'm currently working on. So here we are. So I tend to get hesitant to show the makeup that I actually use in my day-to-day life because I've been in the makeup industry as a professional for a really, really long time. And I've been doing Project Pan and FIFO for a really long time. First in, first out, FIFO. For a really long time. So all of my stuff is extremely old. And if you know how to sanitize and properly care for your makeup, you can dramatically extend the life of your makeup. So I don't make a lot of makeup content because none of what I have is really easily available. So I'm almost done using this Garnier BB cream. It's literally at the very tail end. I stopped using this for a really long time because it's just like a half a shade too dark for me, even though this is the lightest shade they carry. If you're a fair skinned girl, you understand. Like, this just gives me kind of a bronzy look. So I stopped wearing it, but it is literally at the end of its life, even with the way that I extended its life, and it just needs to go. So that's literally, I've got maybe 1 or 2 uses left of this. I might cut it open and get like 3 or 4 uses left, but this has been my daily like foundation base product for the last like couple of months basically. I'm at the teeny tiny tail end of this little eyeliner. I can still sharpen it, which means it's still usable, but not for much longer. And I do want to explain that I don't have a full face routine in my Project Pan because I'm allowing myself to switch out different makeup products for different needs because of my lifestyle. I wouldn't be able to limit myself to like 12 items. My lifestyle requires me to have different kinds of makeup and different styles of makeup that just wouldn't work for Project Pan. So these are the items I'm specifically trying to use up, and then I'm allowing myself to use other makeup when I need to. So next up, I have these 2 roll-up cream stick eyeshadows. Yes, they've dried out and they fall out. That happens. You just put them back in. It's fine. I have one in like a nude beige color and then one in a darker brown. These are so old that they've been discontinued and then brought back again like 3 other times in different packaging. So these originally came from Clinique, and these are, I'm not even going to tell you how old these are. If you recognize the packaging, you'll know. But these stay sanitized, so just add a little moisture to them, keep them sanitized, and you're fine. Speaking of eye products, the next up I have is, this is a Z palette. So when you're a professional makeup artist, it's a lot easier to kind of break apart pre-manufactured palettes and put them in a case like this. It just gets rid of all the extra packaging and all of that, which is why I'm not a packaging girly. You're not going to sell me on packaging. I'm going to care about the product. I don't want the packaging to take up space. So these are my everyday eyeshadows. We've got a purple, a cool tone olive, a nice bronzy brown, a taupe. This is also a purple. It's a little bit lighter than this one. And then of course a white for a highlight. And these are just the magnets that go into this palette. So I depot my eyeshadows that I have set aside to use every day and put them in here and save space. If you're a fair skinned girl and you want a cool tone blush, right now you know how extremely difficult it is to find any like cool tone products because everything is so warm. And the only reason why I'm currently surviving in this orange invasion in the makeup industry is I've held on to all of the stuff that works for me. I sanitize it, I store it in a cool, dry place, and so that's how I extend the life. So this is a Cool Tone Plum Blush. This is almost gone. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have on this. I'm scraping the edges. This is Plum from Estee Lauder. This was in one of those like gift with purchases, and this doesn't exist anymore either. So I do have a couple of more Cool Tone blushes that I can use as my daily blush when this one is gone. Next up, I have 4 lip products. I always have chapped lips. My lips are just so sensitive. So these are the 4 products I'm focusing on using up, but again, I'm allowing myself to use other lip products based on my needs when I need to for like my job, or if I'm performing, or if I'm doing a special makeup look. So first this is my absolute favorite. This is the Clinique Super Balm. I use this as like, I put this on at night before I go to sleep. My lips are amazing. It's like a clear gloss. I have like 10 of these. I have one in my purse, one in my nightstand, one next to my spot in the living room. Like, it's the perfect clear little gloss. Absolutely love these. I'm just trying, I have so many scattered all over the place that I'm just trying to get one out of my stash. Next up, I have 2 Avon products. This one I previously did a video on. This is a lip gloss called Vamp that was part of a Halloween collection. And you can kind of see in the lighting, I'm making a pretty good dent on this. And then I have a Vanilla Avon chapstick. And this is, that's about as much that's left. There's not a whole lot of this left. I've been doing pretty good on that guy. So I'm just making sure that I'm using these. I have these visible where I can see them, so I can just use them when I need to. And then I have this really lovely Clarins lip gloss. I really enjoy this. I can really tell the difference in a quality product versus a more budget-friendly product. This one's super moisturizing as well as a color payoff, versus the Avon products are really, really nice, but they're just not that moisturizing, but you're getting what you pay for. And then lastly, in my project pan that I'm trying to use up is this Philosophy Cleanser. I absolutely love this. This is one of my favorite like face washes. However, I am swimming in face wash. If you know, like, I'm having to get extremely creative in how much face wash I have. I'm starting to use it as like body wash, like all kinds of things to get rid of it. But I absolutely love this. I have like 2 more bottles of this in my stash. So I'm just trying to work my way through it because, again, I have so much face wash. So those are the specific products I'm focusing up using and getting rid of, and trying to use at least 1 or 2 of these every single day. And then one of the things that I do is, this is a Clinique brush cleanser. They don't really sell this anymore, but there's a ton of products like this out there. You can just sanitize your product, and then that's going to keep it from getting bacteria building up into it, which is what causes it to expire. A lot of those expiration dates on products are because the common consumer doesn't know how to sanitize and care for their products correctly. So that date is, if you just abuse that product and don't take care of it, that's when it's going to expire by. So thank you for checking out my garbage. I hope you enjoy my Positively Ancient makeup collection and seeing what I put on my face every day.